God has done it again. Let's talk about our latter years. I'll begin with 40 because some people, they're finished. They're, with their careers, their whatever. And they say, hey, I'm just gonna kick back, enjoy the fruits of my labor, and on and on and on. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about early retirement or who are you now? I mean, personality wise, who are you? You've created the name, you've created this persona, this person, this being. And now you want to settle in, settle down, and just enjoy life. How are you now? Are you cranky? Are you mean? Are you nice? Are you kind? Are you gentle? This is not going to be a long video, you all. I just want to give you something to think about. Something to think about. And you don't even have to be, in retirement or, semi-retired, or you have money now, you have power, as you want to call it. Some people really think that because they have money, they have power. You really don't. You really don't. You just got some money. But anyway, yeah, who are you? And will people want to be around you? Are you a nasty individual? How are you? How are you? How's that spirit? Or will people even want to be around you? Are you kind? How are you after all is said and done? You've waited for years. I mean, years. You've worked so long and so hard just to get to this place. And what happens when no one wants to be around you? Think about it. You got your cars, you got your homes, you got your yachts, you got your condominiums, you got your loft, you got this, you got that, you got your boats. You can take any trip across the ocean. You can go where you want. But who wants to be a party with you? Think about it. We don't check our egos and attitudes, and we just, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta get this, I gotta get this, I gotta make this happen, I gotta make that happen. And nothing wrong with that. But how's that pride? Are you selfish? Are you arrogant? Can people stand you? Stomach you even? Some people are like that. Are you nice, nasty? Let's get all that in check. Are you a friend? Yes, because when you really look at this life, you find out, here's the point, you find out that it has nothing to do with money. You find that out. It has absolutely nothing to do with money. It's your spirit. It's your spirit. If you're a kind person, if you're invaluable to someone, first you need to be kind and invaluable and decent and generous and loving and inseparable to yourself before you can be anything to anybody else. You have to love you first. You have to really know what that cup is like, being full and being empty to yourself. Once you know all this, once you have all this, and all of this comes with time. This is not an overnight thing. It's not overnight. Everything comes with time. The best comes with time. You don't just start a business and it's just fabulous overnight. No. A good, strong, solid anything takes time. A good friendship, a friendship down through the years take time. You have to grow and develop, nurture that thing. Same as a child, a business, a marriage. It grows over time. The best is over time. It takes time. Authenticity takes time. Now, if it's crooked, that can be built overnight. Anything crooked and out of character, no integrity, you have that overnight. But if it has a foundation, if it's built on a strong foundation, you got you something. Friendship, you got you something. Built on a strong foundation. In anything, you got something. I didn't say nothing about money. All that is from here in the soul, the pit of your stomach. All of that. I know, I go off into, I don't know, I'm just built like that, huh? I love it. Just dropping gems, y'all, like I always do. And as I minister, as I talk to, whatever you want to call it, I'm also speaking to myself. It's one of the greatest gifts. Sharing, imparting into someone else. If anybody think, I'm 60 now, I'm 70 now, I'm 80 now, honey, it ain't too late. It's not too late. Whatever it is, that thing down inside of you, it's not too late. It's not. It's not too late. Do it. Whatever it is. It's you and God, you and God. Make that thing known to God. He'll work it out for you. I know He will. He'll position those people. He already has. Trust in His word. And God good. My best friend. Nobody like Him nowhere, y'all. Nobody nowhere. But let's check our spirit at all times, you guys. Let's check that thing. Egos and, what I did this and I'm such and such and check that. I'm an educator. I have 12 degrees behind my name. Oh, child, I'm masters in this. I have a master's in that. So, and one day, I don't know how many grandchildren God will bless me with, but one day, I want to see my grandchildren around the bed, enjoying me. Maybe we're singing, maybe we're just talking about memories. That's what it's about. Let's not take one another for granted. It's so easy to do. Let's not take each other for granted. Let's not be so into our feelings. We're so emotional. Somebody didn't call us. Oh, we mad. Stop that. You don't know what's going on with people. And stop taking things so personal. Everything is not about you. Stop that. I told y'all, stop that stinking thinking. I'm not going to be long, y'all. I'm just, not going to be long. I just want you to think about some things. As always, huh? Your thoughts are not like someone else's, and someone else's thoughts are not like yours. That's what makes us all unique, special in our own ways. I like to draw people that are not just like me, that are smarter than me, way smarter than me, that are just different. I love the difference in people. I can gain something from them. I can learn something, is what I mean. If you're not learning something and, then you're wasting your time. You really are wasting your time if you're not growing and learning every day. Every day. Not some days, every day. If you're not exercising that body every day, then something is going to lie dormant within you. Exercise your body, exercise your mind, exercise your body. and exercise that mind. I don't know, some videos, you guys, have been deleted. I don't know what's going on. A few videos some weeks back have been deleted. A video yesterday has been deleted. I don't know what's going on. Hope this one is not deleted. I don't know. But anyway, we're going forth, right? Go and keep going. Things happen. I don't know. But I love you guys. You all be good. Stay strong. Pray. Let God down into that heart. Walk in His Spirit daily. You'll never be enough. You'll never be perfect. Get that out your head. Just be you. That's all that's required. All that is required is that you allow God to be God in your life. Let Him be your Lord and Savior. Let Him be your all in all. Knowing that without Him, there is no you, no possibility of you, no way, no existence of you without God. He's your everything. This should be a daily for you. You should take the time out for God every day. And if you're at a desk, if you're at work, here, do it here. Do it here. He knows your thoughts. He knows your ways. He knows your heart. Have the right spirit. Let that mind be in you so you can walk in the right spirit of God. Not in the flesh. Not in the carnal. Someone texted me the other day, emailed me, and they say, if you don't mind, what all do you do? And I told them, I said, well, now, if you go into my bio, you will see some things that I do. And they said, you never know who's watching you. You never know who's watching you. I say, this is true. But I don't worry about who's watching me and who's this and who's that. I don't worry about things like that because I am always myself. I am always true to who I am. I'm the same person that you see right now in my home, outside. I'm always loving and hugging and smiling, but I'm not a fool. I'm not a weakling. I'm not none of that. So you can be nice and gentle and kind and caring and a hugger, and you can be all these sweet, precious things. Just don't be weak. Because when people think they got you, they think they can use you. You can't use me. You can't play with me. I would never cheat on my husband. I'm not that. I'm just telling y'all, I'm just saying. We just talking, right? You gotta know who you are. You gotta know your boundaries. You gotta know where you stand. Or are you just the wind? You're like the winds. Winds just blow anywhere, everywhere, however, wherever, whenever. I'm stable. I'm solid. I'm strong. I'm independent. I'm a weapon. From here. Although I do need to go to arrange at some point. I do mean caring. Yes, I do. I love it. That's me. I like talking to y'all. I just, I do. I've shared some personal, very personal things with you all. I don't mind because I'm not the only one. That's what we need to get in, There's nothing wrong with sharing. Nothing wrong with sharing. Just some things you don't share though. Excuse me. You don't share your family business. What's going on in your home, about your children. Some things it's just some things that are just a bit too personal. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You don't share that. You don't talk about your husband, and that's not people's business. Your wife and your husband, you don't share that. That's not people's business. That's private. Like y'all got some sense. Have some common sense. Have some decency. Have some wisdom. Most of all, have God. But I'm just saying, you all, like the point is, the base of this video, I guess, is, let's check these egos and these spirits, whether we're retiring or semi-retired, or, we're able to just be, and, we get to the end of our servitude, or whatever you want to call it, and now we can just enjoy life, but nobody wants to be around us. Why? Because of your spirit. That's why. Maybe you haven't noticed. I don't know. Some people know they're mean and nasty, and they're good with that. Well, if that's the case, then, there it is. And you have to accept that people don't want to be around you because you're mean, you're nasty. Nice, nasty, all that, Just not a nice person. Who wants to be around a cranky old biddy, or cranky old man, or, always complaining, never got nothing good to say about anybody or anything, or just ungrateful, hate life, or just the wrong, wrong spirit. I'm gonna let you guys go in 1 minute. 1 minute. We are not to give thought for tomorrow. We're not. But God also positions us to have wisdom in our living and to prepare ourselves for the inevitable, for death, prepare ourselves for life, for the latter parts of our lives. Hope you all have life insurance, burial insurance. I hope you have these things in place so that you're not in that need situation if it comes to that. Or when it comes to that, you're not in that need, because when you're in need situation, cemeteries and, funeral planners, and when you're in that need situation, some of them take you for granted and use you up and do you wrong and steal from you and just take all your money. Let's just get some things handled, you all. Get it right. Get it right. So your families won't have to, You don't want your families to be. It's enough that it hurts, that they're hurting. They're hurting because you're gone. That's enough. And then they have to be in this angst, this, whew, that's too much. It's too much. So handle your business. Handle your business. While we're shaking it up and shaking it down and doing this and doing that in our lives, let's handle our business. Handle your business. Get yourselves together. I love you guys. Until next time, God loves you.